we go. Right, so NOCAP going to be running Yamato, Salem, Moscow, Stalingrad, Daring, Kleber. They're going to be matched by IRN running Yamato, Kremlin, Des Moines, Moscow, Stalingrad, Daring. Hold on. So if we just rush all of the caps at once, we'll find one of them. That's a lot of Kleber spam. Where are you going? Where are you three going? Are you going to be splitting up? No, you're going to be going this way. You're going to be going this way, and you are going that way. Okay, and then they should be sending Daring as the safe, like, you know, the pokey in and out EB cap destroyer. Meanwhile, they're going to be matched by IRN running a Daring into that cap, a Daring into that cap, and a Gearing over here with a Des Moines to smoke up, I guess. So this Stalingrad's going to be taking up this position here, a very strong position. You get lovely crossfire onto this cap. You also get radar range over the entirety of this cap and a chunk of this one as well. You know, you can do a bit of work. Problem is, you are very vulnerable to farming from over here, and over here, and over here. There is a lot of farming that goes on in the Stalingrad, so he has to be very careful about when he chooses to engage. The bears going towards the A cap. You got two of them there. So they should be able to just rush straight into this cap. Nothing should be able to stop them. And if they do stop them, they have the gun advantage. They can take down quite easily this Gearing. They can also provide a significant threat to the Des Moines as well. They also have a massive torpedo threat. Bears are very important. There we go. One of our Klebers is into the air cap. Going to park himself behind this island. Second of the Klebers is probably going to be running around here, trying to get the spotting advantage. And then this Kleber will join him if they want to try and pick up an easy kill on the Gearing. Like, these Klebers are completely unsupported though. Like, they have a Yamato coming with them, but the Salem's decided to come here, and like the Salem's going to be parked at this cap. I don't know if he has full radar over this cap. I think, is that 8.5? You might be able to park 8.5 here. I'm not sure. Well, he's got the Stalingrad radar anyway, so he just has the Hydro. Fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You have a Hydro buddy here anyway with the Daring, so you have like Hydro and radar cover. The Salem just there for DPM. Right, shots out towards the Daring, force him out of that cap. A cap taken by the Kleber, C cap taken by another Kleber. Daring going to be making his way into the C cap. Moskva of Pepega should be able to see, like, oh look, that cap's being contested right now. Call out for one you want Mike to radar. This Kleber is looking for shots into the broadside of this Moskva in the meantime, though. Doing quite a bit of a chunk. Well, oh, you got like 8,000 done to him there. 9,000. Kleber Ventaro is going to be poking around this corner looking for a cheap shot at the Gearing of Lucky Canna. He is, however, caught bowing, so like he can get out quickly, but he can't reverse back into cover quickly. Now reversing after the Stalingrad pops his radar. Smoke should be coming out from this Gearing. This Gearing's going to be like, okay, who can I smoke? I'm going to shoot at absolutely nobody. Never mind why I'm over here. That's out on the broadside of this Des Moines, but it was HE, so it's not going to do that much. Now we see that this Daring is going to be taking this cap as well, and then we should see all three caps being under control of NOCAP, ironically enough. Reese has got himself around this island, which means he can spot this Des Moines, and he can never get up here now, like, not without having to be spotted the entire time, which is a very uncomfortable situation to be in Des Moines. Pushing blindly into a destroyer who outspeeds you, yeah. Yamato from Vice Admiral's probably just going to be looking for as many pot shots as he can on this point for a while, until the Kremlin goes YOLOing at the cap, and then we have some decision making to do. So this Kremlin, Stalingrad's going to see this, and like, okay, I'm going to punish you as much as I can, you know, I'm going to AP your broadside. Yamato's going to be thinking the same thing, and this Kleber's going to be thinking, well, I guess we know which time it is, it's YOLO time, but what is going to stop this YOLO? You have a Stalingrad here, you have a Gearing here, you have a Des Moines here. You also have a Daring here and a Moscow here. I don't think that's enough to stop that. Like, this Kremlin lost 30% of his health, 40% of his health, making this play into this cap, like, and is still getting chunked. Like, the Kleber can. There's a certain threshold that a Kleber needs you to be under when you're in a Kremlin to completely devastate you with torpedoes. And I think he still needs to get the turn off. rush. Why? Like, I think he still needs to go like around here, dump all his torps, then turn back and get an additional set of torps off to be able to kill the Kremlin. Especially if he starts healing through this. And with the Stalingrad, the gearing, and the Des Moines all shooting you, plus the initial alpha strike of how many of your torpedo shooters are going to be incapacitated, you're not going to get that done just yet. Later on, maybe, but not right now. Salem, fleet repair ship Kamchatka is losing a lot of health through the bow from that Yamato. Needs to be very careful. Shouldn't be spotted, but like blind fire, he knows exactly where he'll be. Do see this Des Moines and gearing gonna be slowly creeping up here. This Des Moines like, I'm sick of being spotted. Can you fucking smoke me up now? Nah, I smoked over there. Sorry. I tried to smoke the Kremlin in, didn't work. What do you mean didn't work? I mean, well, the Kremlin got in, but he lost half his health. B cap being contested by this daring. Look at the points right now. Like all 3 caps currently contested. Well, B's not anymore. NOCAP currently with a 140 point lead just from getting to the caps first, basically. This is something we saw very heavily in the last King of the Sea. Yeah, except we had Petros to back them up. So it was like Petro parked here, Kremlin in the cap, Kleber to dislodge them. That was all like rock paper scissors. Kleber, Stalin, no, Kleber, Petro, and Kremlin. Slightly different this season because we no longer have to deal with the Petro, but the Klebers and the Kremlins are still there. Torpedoing each other, not going to do very much. Torpedoes towards the Des Moines. One. That's going to hurt. Accelerating, not going to take the rest of them though. Stalingrad going to be trading with the Kleber slightly. This Kremlin is pushing forward slowly. He's like asking to be YOLO'd. Torpedo on the belt. Oscar in the background there takes a hit through the blade from Silverblade. Through the bow from Silverblade. Yeah, the wall of torpedoes coming towards Gordon. He's going to get sick of that sooner or later. And sooner or later, well, Antaro can no longer make the rush work. Now that the Des Moines has got himself up here, like, this rush is a lot more painful. Because you've got, like, Des Moines pounding shell after shell after you, and then the Kremlin just with the upfront HE Alpha. Because he's going to be sat there with HE loaded now. He's never going to fire. He knows, like, as soon as he shoots, the Kleber's rushing him. B-cap swings back to IRN. Oh, the Kleber of Reese could be in a lot of trouble here. Turns broadside across all these torpedoes from the gearing. 1, 2. Yeah. So the Kremlin did shoot. He decided not to rush, but there we go. Incoming Sherlin from the Stalingrad, and Reese going down. I think those torpedoes weren't even aimed for him. These torpedoes were definitely meant for the Yamato. So Vice Admiral does take one as well, but yeah. Very unfortunate position for the Kleber to be in right there. And actually, there might have been aim for him. I'm not sure if Venom had his Hydra run to spot him. And Taro is going for the YOLO now. Like, interesting timing. Drops 3 torps towards the bow of the Kremlin. And then turns around and drops more torps and tries to get out, and then... Is he going to escape? Gets a couple of torpedoes on the bow of the Kremlin, but... 1. Another one. Kremlin's still alive. Kremlin's still alive. Kremlin's healing. Kleber's dead. Kremlin's still flooding. The Kremlin's still healing. There he goes. Okay, right. So the Yamato still has the cap. But you know what's this problem? This problem being a Gearing, a Des Moines, and a Stalingrad, who all want him dead. So they can take this cap. Also, that Yamato wants him dead. And that Moscow wants him dead too. Basically, everybody wants this Yamato dead. If this Yamato dies, they can just be like, okay, I'm taking this side of the map, thank you very much, and then I'm steamrolling over you. Gearing going for the YOLO. Well, less of a YOLO, more of a go away. Torpedoes out. Vice Admiral taking what shots he can. Gonna be going for the Des Moines. Oh! Dev striking Venom before he goes down. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, that, ouch. That Des Moines didn't need to be there. He needed to have reversed a while ago. There was no need for him to stay that aggressively positioned. Yeah. Stalingrad being lobbed by long-range shots from the Yamato himself. With Silver Blade. So now this Gearing's going to take over the A cap. But NOCAP still should be one cap, like, firmly in hand. And they're contesting B, so... Points-wise, NOCAP aren't really suffering that much. And the Kleber tops the Moscow. I've missed it. Where did this happen? Wait, what? Oh, this Kleber tops that Moscow. Okay. Gonna go down for it, but... You know, he dislodged the Moscow. And now... Look at this map control. This Yamato here, this Moscow here, and all of these forcing these ships back. Like, you have a line of ships over here who are just, like, these two ships can't really assist them. Now you have angles all over. This Yamato has, like, just comes around here, and he has, like, lovely angles. This Moscow, Stalingrad comes down here. Needs to be careful with his gearing, though, actually. I'm not sure that either team can quite envelop the other one, but... Moscow taking a big chunk from the Yamato. Could have been a lot worse. This Moscow's been mega farmed by the Sailorman, the Stalingrad, and the Daring, and the Yamato, and the Moscow can't get shots, but everybody else can. Alright, let's have a look where these torpedoes are going to look. Look, is this one going to catch him on the bow? Yes. The next set should miss entirely. Actually, you might get turned around the back of it. Gearing torpedoes towards the Moskva. No, daring torpedoes towards the Moskva. Sorry, my apologies. Blind. Stalingrad size gap, apparently. Daring for Stekel does catch fire from the Moskva XII. Moskva bow trading with Stalingrad. That's not going to do too much. Close. We have 5 minutes left in this battle. As it stands, NOCAP are in the lead with 300-point advantage, but this can change. Like, this is looking like it's much more likely to go down to kills than anything else. Like, and these ships here are looking quite low. This Gearing has a very nice angle on all three of these for torpedoes as well. Like, this Stalingrad can't turn out because of the positioning of this Stalingrad. This Salem can't reverse because of this Stalingrad as well. And these torpedoes can just go straight across the broadsides of them. Assuming that this Gearing doesn't miss salvo after salvo of torpedoes. Yeah, this salvo like looks like it might hurt a lot more than the previous ones. Salem does look to be farming this Yamato for what it's worth before it goes down, but let's have a look at how many of these torpedoes hit. 1, 2, 3 torpedoes on the broadside of Capital Portugal.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Currently on fire, will be flooding as well. Doesn't have a Damacon ready, and there he goes. Now, this Stalingrad can push up to here, pop a radar, hearing, and Stalingrad can take down this Daring with the help of the Moskva if needed. In the background, the Salem does farm down the Yamato, though. It's down to 4v4. NOCAP still have the points advantage, and they still have, but they don't have the cap advantage anymore. As it stands, IRN do need to get into a cap to win this game, or get some kills, either way. Moskva absolutely chunked by the Stalingrad, showing far too much side to it, not enough respect at all. And now this, oh yeah, the Salem's on his team. I think Papega's was looking to try and rush the back end of Danny, but just got whacked because he was too greedy for it. There we go, get all the ships in the battle in one nice little view there. Well, with the Daring in the background too. Right, Daring gets taken down by the Gearing. So now we have a low health Moskva and a low health Stalingrad. Going to be trying to trade effectively. Salem is going to farm down the Moskva. But at the back end, can the Gearing also get torps into the Salem? Nope. No fire on him. Stalingrad now realizes that he might be in a world of hurt. How is it down to 3v3? Something else died that I wasn't paying attention to. We have a 3v3. We have the B cap being capped by the Salem and the Moskva. That means no cap currently. Let's have a look at these torpedoes towards the stern of the Salem. Catches them with one. Flooding. Still flooding, doesn't have a heal. Pops a radar. Salem trading with the Gearing. Salem, no heal ready. Salem goes down. Gearing with the hero plays. Gearing with 3 kills so far this game. Right, so now we have a 3v2. Moskva Pega is completely surrounded by the Gearing, Stalingrad, and the Daring. But this Yamato is currently like... Oh god. The Yamato can one-shot the Stalingrad if he gets the right angle. The 2 destroyers can one-shot the Yamato. And then you've got this Moskva in the middle, kind of. This is very, very close. NOCAP NOCAP just need to survive. If NOCAP survive, they win. IRN don't have enough points income, and they can't force any points out income. They need to get rid of that Moskva, and this, or the Yamato. I think it's an and/or situation. I think they need 1 kill, but it depends on how fast they get it, because they need to take points as well. So this Daring's going to be dropping a conga line of torps. Silverblade, I don't think is going to go all the way around that island, because he doesn't need to. Like, Silverblade is going to know that he doesn't need to go around this. He's just going to threaten to go around this. Alright, here come all the torpedoes. There's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He should have 3 torps left. 1, 2. Both hit the island. That's unfortunate. And now the Yamato was charging him down. And the Stalingrad in the background going to go down to the Moskva. Now we have Gearing zoned out the cap. We have a Yamato who somehow baited torpedoes into a rock. And we have a game going to NOCAP. Yeah, it was 40 seconds. I don't think there's anything to do. I don't think even a legendary module Daring. Why would you run a legendary module Daring? I don't think would be able to get the torpedoes reloaded in time to finish off this Yamato. And even if he did, I think the Gearing would also need to kill the Moskva, and I don't think the Gearing's going to kill the Moskva. So he's going to go for it. I mean, you have to at this point. What else can you do? Actually, no, like, if he comes around the corner, he can just sit in a lane and crap out of his Moskva. Like, he's not in a, like, guns are right, but no, he's not going to get there in time. 10 seconds. Hard-fought game. Going to NOCAP. First of all, best of 3. Alright, our next map's going to be Land of Fire. We're on the next map scene. And then I'm going to go find up some history of these two teams while I'll have a quick chance. So where are you? Group D? Yeah, Group D. So, NOCAP. Just dodge them all, yeah. How old is your team? Before roosters add teeth. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. No. Okay. What clans have members in your team? We asked Conway, but we didn't meet the requirements. No cap only. Okay. Where are you from? All over Europe, but suffering from a weeb invasion. We're all suffering from the weeb invasion. They need to be purged. What are your goals as King of the Sea? A win would be Pog, but we take the consolation beer. No, not consolation. Consolation. Okay. King of the Sea 12 history. They were seeded. Competitive history. They've been in the knockout stages of the last 4 Kings of the Sea, and they've been at Hurricane for the last 8 clan battle seasons. You know, they exist. They're like, you know, they're up there. And their opponents, IRN. Am I supposed to press the button? I am supposed to press the button. IRN have been like... Right. IRN was born in early 2017 to establish a highly competitive team in Italy. Apparently, there are highly competitive teams in Italy now, including IRN. What teams have members in their team? Underscore IRN underscore and just regular IRN. Where are you from? They're all Italians and they are proud of it. What are their goals this King of the Sea? We want to test and improve our skills in the best WoWs and WoWs tournaments. Anything else to say? Pizza with pineapple is not a pizza, and if you cut spaghetti, you're committing a war crime. They are definitely not, like, you know, conforming to stereotypes in any way, shape, or form, yeah. Alright. Cuts 12 history. Qualification playoffs. They beat Orpad and Bloomer. Qualifications groups. They beat 4-Shot. They beat SPG. They beat Bobs. They beat Yuzu. They beat KOTST. They didn't beat No CV or Ocean's End, though. Competitive history. King of the Sea 11. Qualifier stage. King of the Sea 10, 9, and 8. Group stage. King of the Sea 6 and 5. Knockout stage. And King of the Sea 3. Knockout stage. So IRN, you know, they have like solid history. Clan battles placements: 12 Typhoon, 11 Typhoon, 10 Typhoon, 9 Hurricane, 8 Typhoon, 7 Typhoon, 6 and 5 Hurricane, 4 and 3 Typhoon, 2 Hurricane, 1 Typhoon. So, you know, up and down between Hurricane and Typhoon. A very high level team as well. We're moving on over to Land of Fire quite shortly. So we'll click on the Land of Fire map screen, which we already are. Magic. We're on the Land of Fire. Magic screen. Yeah. Right, go IRN. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Like, so that was a fairly close game. Lots of island play, and you know, you got the Russian Klebez. I would be curious to see if there's gonna be more Klebez rushing around in Land of Fire. I would expect so. You've got the same kind of avenues of approach. Actually, no, I wouldn't expect so. I expect we see one Kleber going to the A cap. I don't expect to see anything even remotely the same as that over at the C cap. I expect to see the same thing we always see: Dalem's, Des Moines, Stalingrads, and Moscow's hiding over at the B cap, and then just, you know, eventually someone does something stupid and dies. That's generally what I expect to see. Right, so, see ya. There we go, just drink my tango. Hashtag not a sponsor. Sorry, I was just typing in a spreadsheet there. Looking for something specific. Yeah, looking to see if I had any more bloody games, but no. Yeah. It's fine. We'll probably find, like, you know, an extra game I've needed at the end of this, but yeah. Okay, so NOCAP versus IRN, game 2 on Land of Fire should be coming up any second now. Both teams have all of their players ready. I can't see the training battle chat. I'll put peas and mayonnaise as the topping. What? Wow. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Ready, go. Okay, over onto the gameplay scene. Alright, so Land of Fire. Have I got the teams the right way around? I have. Alright. NOCAP gonna be running Yamato, Des Moines, Hindenburg, Moscow, Stalingrad, Kleber, Haragumo. Okay, there's double Kleber and Haragumo. I wasn't expecting this. IRN gonna be running Conqueror, Yamato, Des Moines, Goliath, Moscow, Gearing, Daring. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look here. So let's see where these Klebers go at the start. That's what I'm most interested in. I'm assuming one Kleber is going to rush straight for the A cap, just take that. The other one's going to come over here. But what's this Haraguma going to do? Are you going to go to the B cap? No? You're going to bring anything to the B cap? Yeah, it looks like you're just abandoning the B cap. I mean, what can you even put in the B cap with this? I assume you have the Stalingrad as radar support? Nope, you're just going to completely abandon B. Okay, got it. Okay, just checking. This Daring is going to go straight towards B. He's going to find he's got no opposition there. This Daring is going to go over to the C cap and realize he has got opposition there. There's going to be a Kleber already in his cap. And then we're going to have a Goliath as some sort of kiting flank. But what's he going to be kiting? Nothing, because he's just going to have a Kleber that's going to be there. Okay, I'm going to take this cap and then I'm going to sit there and then you have to push me. And then Goliath will be like, ah, crap. Okay. What if you don't push? I don't know. Right, so Daring going to be taking his B cap. Kleber going to be taking his C cap. Gonna be beating up with the enemy Daring though. He took quite a while getting there actually. A cap going for Reese. He goes out from the Kleber. Daring gonna be slow, making his way towards the edge of the circle. What we got for a pushing flank here? We have Moskva going all the way to the 10 line. We have Des Moines looking like he's going to be doing the same thing. Look like we've got a Conqueror just like try and get some cross shots. But like, I don't know how well a Conqueror works over on this flank. Yeah. Since like if you manage to find something at lob you want to devastate, you don't want to just like get a fire, like because they're not gonna be like spotted for long enough for you to continue farming them. You get one lob, you get 10k, you get a Damacon, that's it. Oh wait, you're just here to farm the Stalingrad. Got it. Got it. You farm the Stalingrad out. You make him regret his life choices for playing that ship. Yeah. You're not actually interested in this side of the map. You just want to farm this Stalingrad out here. So, Reese has taken over the A cap. And Steckles has taken over the C cap. So once again, we see NOCAP once again taking the caps very early. Imagine being NOCAP and taking the caps very early. Yeah, that joke's done to death. I think we've heard it enough times. So where'd the Haraguma go? So what is the plan with this Haraguma? We see the Gearing is going to make a break for the A cap. He has, however, dropped a massive smoke screen to, like, you know, tell the entire world, hey, I'm going this way. So if you're good at predicting torps, judging by this version of smoke screens, hey, you know, well, you might hit him. He does spot the Kleber on his way in. Turns out he's not good at leading by smoke screens. He did get close, though. And this Des Moines is going to walk straight into the cap. But we have seen that a very easy way to dislodge a Des Moines from a cap is you send a Kleber at it. And then he's like, okay. Doesn't look like he's going all the way in, though, because this smoke screen is not going to cover him the entire way in. This is the same position we saw earlier from the throw Kleber. When we had Double Nevsky parked up here, who did absolutely nothing. Except at this time, we have the, oh, wait, we're going to see the Haragumo doing the same thing. Smoking the Des Moines in the cap. Meanwhile, we did see a cap flip from, here. We see the Daring finally taking big cap. And now, IRN's Daring is contesting this. So, we're going to be seeing both Des Moines getting smoked into the cap. We're going to see a lot of trading on the way down as well. Shells out all over the shop, so let's position the camera over here. Lucky in the gearing taking a lot of damage. That kind of happens when you get spotted by a Haragumo in front of a Des Moines and another Kleber. And it looks like Venom isn't going to be able to get much done in return. Now, the gearing losing about 30% of his health. I mean, it sucks, but like, you'll recover. Well, you won't recover. That damage is permanent, but still, you'll survive. For now. Meanwhile, the Goliath has had his attention. The attention of the Haragumo is now turned to the Goliath. We've seen quite a lot of these legendary module Haragumos with these very long smoke screens. This is the first thing I see we're really seeing this tactic being employed. Right, let's see. Yamato getting the crossfire in towards this Des Moines. I don't think he has an angle. No, he's threatening it. What else we got? We have Daring and Kleber staring at each other across the sea cap. Alright, this 10 line, we have a Hindenburg. So this Hindenburg has spent the entire game getting here. He now is here. And are we going to see a Hindenburg YOLOing in Des Moines? I doubt it, but it might happen. This Moskva of Capitao is going to be getting farmed down quite heavily by the Daring and the Conqueror. That Stalingrad has been suffering all game at the hands of the Conqueror, so now see got the other Russian cruisers. Fire on his bow. He's like, please stop. I'm going to go over here. You stop farming me now. Thank you very much. Stop farming me. I'm going to go back here now. Lucky Kana going to be trading with Reese. Reese with that reload booster active. It's like, I shall win. And now my reload booster is expiring and we shall stop trading. Yes, thank you, bye. Daring smoking up. Want any more of that? The two Des Moines are going to have a staring contest. Haragumo needs to be very careful. He's going to smoke himself up in the border, but there is a wall of torpedoes coming. I'm not sure if they're going to have the range. I'm not sure how far away he was when he dropped these. I don't think they're going to make it all the way at the border, so he should be fine. The way he's been spotted, so. This Des Moines is going to get informed. I think that torpedo hit the island. Don't think he took it. So, the Haragumo is going to try to get lobbing over this section of the island to farm down this Des Moines. Let's see how much of an angle he can get. Not really much of one. Like, there is a bit of a mountain here. He is, however, going to deafen his teammate. Like, this Des Moines here has to listen to them go da 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 da. Yeah. We're going to be seeing double Daring reversing their way into this cap to try and, like, counteract this Kleber. Oh, big hit on the Conqueror. You will heal most of that back, though. Who did that come from? Stallinger or the Yamato? Oh, Yamato. I mean, you are sat flat broadside to Yamato. What do you expect? Don't do that. Yeah, shots in from the Yamato onto the Des Moines on the one line. I don't know. Yeah, solid hit, solid hit. 10k. Could have been more. Now he's learned his lesson, he's not going to peek forward again. Goliath being... Hang on, there's a Yamato smoking... there's a Yamato being smoked up, yeah, okay, yeah. Nobody expects the smoke shooting Yamato. I suppose the plan was to try and get him some shots on the bow of the Des Moines, and then the Goliath just kind of caught him out, and now this Yamato was like, excuse me, what are you doing? Played against it. Now we have, like, this Yamato doing a giant turn on the border. So, cap-wise, IRN slightly ahead. They are holding one cap in control, and no cap or not. Roro's about to take the B cap as well, so they will be up 2 caps very shortly. This Des Moines popping a radar, looking to find that pesky little Haragumo that keeps making really loud noises next to him. Find him. Yamato of Silverblade, relatively broadside, but I think he should be fine. And Des Moines kills the Hindenburg. Did I miss a rush? Missed a rush, didn't I? Yep. I don't know what happened here, but it looks like the Hindenburg tried to rush and failed. I have no idea why the Hindenburg decided it was a good idea to try this rush, and then apparently beached somewhere over here, and yeah. Many questions. Many questions. So now this Des Moines has free passage to, like, YOLO his way up this. Wait, was it, when we checked before, was that the Hindenburg back here, and then he's decided to advance to this island, and then just got himself stuck there for a while? I think that's what happened, you know. This Des Moines is now going to push up, get the back end of this Moskva. He needs to be slightly careful with this Yamato, but he's got a free push. Like, this Moskva is now very vulnerable. He is Des Moines able to freely push up here, lob this island, and if this tries to escape, he has to worry about crossfire this way, Conqueror this way. Yeah, not so much else, but yeah. So, NOCAP down all 3 caps currently. Living up to their name. IRN win in 4 minutes if the game stays as it stands. There are 8 minutes left in total in the game, but points, like taking points, will not allow that to happen. So let's have a look over here. It looks like the Des Moines, Haragumo advancing on the Des Moines. Looks like he's going for something. I think he's trying to bait him out. He's well in radar range. I mean, have you already radared Des Moines? Are you just like a distraction for the Yamato roll around the corner? I think you're just a distraction for the Yamato roll around the corner, but you're gonna spend a lot of health to do it. Like you. And in the meantime, the Kleber takes down the gearing. Reese takes down the gearing. I missed that in the background because I was watching this Haragumo that I was expecting to die. Anyway, this Des Moines gonna be running away at top speed in reverse as the Yamato pushes him. Des Moines is doing stuff over there too. Gearing died there, like here, in his smoke screen. And now the Kleber is gonna farm down the rest of this Des Moines. Unless somebody really fucks up. Oh look, the Goliath killed the Haragumo. Where's the Haragumo spotted? I have many questions. What are you doing? Moskva kills Captain. Yeah, that's the Moskva we expected, the one that was up there. And now the Des Moines is going to be rolling around onto the NOCAP Yamato as well. There's an adventure coming. You gonna beach? Yeah, you're gonna beach. Right. Yamato and Kleber crossfiring this Des Moines. He should be dead, right? He's gonna die, right? Yeah? Yeah, you gonna die back there? 500? There he goes. Right, now let's watch what happens here. So, Des Moines at 2 kilometers can definitely citadel the crap out of Yamato. However, Yamato at 2 kilometers can just shoot Des Moines straight through the bow. Let's see what happens. That's what happens. That's a dead Des Moines. Now there's a Moskva pushing him. Okay, so, as it stands, IRN are very heavily in the lead. They have 3 caps. Well, they have one. They have C completely in control, and then B is like in theirs.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Goliath top played Yamato. I'm very confused. Okay,
The enemy is about to win.
he hit tops and died. Okay, but at least he zoned them out in the map corner while he did it, right? Yeah. Okay, so they're in the map corner. So now, NOCAP or the Kleber of second is now going to fight 2 Darings at the same time. That's not something I would recommend. At all. Torpedo's not going to catch anything. He's going to be forced out with that cap. Yamato versus Moskva is happening up here. Let's see what happens here. LeBonk. LeBonk. No fancy drive-bys. LeBonk. Okay, so we have 2 Klebers, a Stalingrad, and a Des Moines for NOCAP in the corner of the map. Well, I mean this corner of the map. Like they have 25% of the map as map control. However, these 2 are currently out of the battle completely, so they have a brief moment where they can get some sort of 3v3 off and maybe catch one of these destroyers out. I don't know. They do get the resets on this Daring, but they need more than that. Actually, no, it was the Kleber that was trying to cap, so yeah, they got the resets. He opens up, the other Daring is now spotting him. Des Moines comes in with his radar, dodges all of the torpedoes. So now they might try and catch out. This Daring might go down. He is radared in front of a Des Moines and a Kleber and a Stalingrad. Shots out from all 3. 4,000 health, 2,700. Heal is going, 3,200. He's on fire. No, his engine's out. He's not on fire. 1,200. 1,400. 835. Heal is over. There he goes. And now there is a second Daring. Are you in range of the radar still? Should be still in the range of the radar. I don't know if anybody has shots. Guns on traverse. Yeah, the guns are traverse now. Like it does take the B cap. Des Moines, with these torpedoes heading towards his bow, is going to reverse, trying to just angle himself in between them. So quickly reassess the situation. There goes the Stalingrad. Right, reassessing the situation. IRN have now got like all these ships surrounding them. This Kleber's in a like 2v1. Let's see if we can get torpedoes off the Yamato at least. Nope. They expire before they get there. This is an adventure. Well, Reese is still alive. We have that much. So, but the IRN Daring is now being caught out in front of the Kleber from NOCAP. Like, the Kleber decide, I want to go for that cap. Alright, Yamato, come on, conqueror shots. Conqueror! 791 health. 500. Was down. But can he get there and with him? Oh, it's blind fire. He didn't have vision. Yeah, this is over. They simply can't get enough points now. They needed to get the kill on the daring, and then this still needed something else on top of that afterwards. So we're gonna be going to a game 3, I guess. Gonna be messy. Yamato was like, you know what? I want this kill on the Des Moines from downtown. From downtown? Nah, no from downtown. No from downtown today. Kleber, go be a hero. Like, kill everything. Kill the Goliath, kill Yamato, you know. Conqueror is on double fire. It is still possible for, like, you know, a detonation, and then another detonation, and then another detonation, and then another... Actually, no. I don't think we're going to see any detonations. Dorota's not here. Still no from downtown. Des Moines popping the radar. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And the torpedoes missed the Goliath, and we are out into game number 3. Let's show you the score screen, actually. Hang on. Yeah. 2 kills for the Yamato. It's basically, it's just Fiesta play. It's just Fiestas. I really want to know what the hell happened with that Hindenburg. Like, why was that Hindenburg there? Why was it beached? And why was the Des Moines, A, not rammed, and B, not torpedoed? Like, you're Hindenburg. You have all the warning in the world that Des Moines is going to come around the corner. You have torpedoes to kill it. I don't understand how that Des Moines, how that Hindenburg got in that position. So, questions. And then the Haragumo. What was the Haragumo? The Haragumo just like shooting and advancing and trying to get the Des Moines down and just trying to get the Des Moines down and then just pushing further and further and further into his death, and then he gets slapped by the Goliath. Completely unnecessary death. I get that you wanted to push around the corner, but just send the Yamato. Just send the Yamato. Just like have him charge forward, like, you know, Dev strike him through the bow. We saw what happens when a Yamato goes around the corner and Dev strikes Des Moines through the bow. It hurts. Back into next map scene. Next map is going to be north, and it's probably going to be a mess. It's always a mess. It's never not a mess. It's always a mess on north. I've been pinged. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, alright, I'm just being pinged about the last game of the day, which we can jump into after this one. But this is much more exciting. IRN versus NOCAP. Because didn't IRN NOCAP happen earlier on? Like, isn't this the second iteration of IRN versus NOCAP today? Let me just double check. I might be talking completely out my ass. Wasn't this like in the first set of the day? Like IRN versus NOCAP? Yeah, IRN NOCAP is the first game of the day for these two. Went 2-1 to IRN. And then Autumn Mortis beat IRN 2-1. NOCAP beat Tia 2-1. And now we're back into IRN versus NOCAP as the second best of 3 because it's double elimination. So yeah, imagine having to play each other 4 times in a day. Actually, 6 times in a day because the first series went to 3 games as well. So this is like the 6th time they're going to play each other today. With a break in between of like pinning somebody else and losing or winning. Let's quickly run through some of the other teams that have advanced so far today. I'm staring at the train. Yeah, we have wheel ready up. So advancing from Group A Ban CV went 2 over TTKQ. And Yoink went 2-0 over TTKQ as well. So TTKQ got 2-0 twice in a row. Very fun experience for them, I'm sure. Torres went 2-0 over RORN. Then Sneck went 2-0 over RORN after being 0-2'd by ORON earlier on. So yes, Sneck with a comeback story, and RON with the ouch, ouch, double ouch, ouch. Group C, Oh Boy went 2 over Extreme. Then Extreme went 2 over Le Baguette Francais, or whatever the hell their actual name is. In this group, Odom Mortis went 2-1 over IRN, and then IRN came into this bracket and we're 1-1. Rain went 2-0 twice. They just went straight through, no questions asked. Surya are currently 1-0 up against Wargaming Pay to lose. The losers bracket on that one. Widmore went 2-1 over Throw. Throw are currently 1-0 up over Grey. A7 went 2-0 up over Valhalla 888. And then we have Valhalla 888 versus Tears happening now. And Shaft went 2-0 over Gents. And then Gents versus Wargaming Pay to Win is also happening now. So yeah, that's the current state of the game. We're just preparing for Game 3 of NOCAP versus IRN. Sir Pargelinus. Oh god, Twitch chat names. Twitch chat names are the best. I love Twitch chat names. Right. So when do you sub in Bryce Areno? I heard he is your secret weapon. They're not going to take the bait, are they? Who is Tricerino, the clan's former lolly? Hey, wait, what? I think when submarines come out. Okay. Right, looks like both teams are finally ready. Get ourselves going. There we go. Right, game 3. IRN versus NOCAP. Winner of this moves on to the knockout stage. Loser of this goes home. On the gameplay scene. Right, what do we have? We have for NOCAP, we're going to be seeing Yamato, Kremlin, Salem, Minotaur, Stalingrad, Gearing, Daring, Kleber, and that Haragumo again. And then for IRN, we're going to be seeing Ohio, Kremlin, Des Moines, Venezia, Moskva, Daring, Shimakaze. Of course, no Nevsky's in this series because both teams decided, fuck that noise, we want nothing to do with it, and we're banning it. Right, so initial spawning, we're going to see this Kleber, probably going to be in a break for either one of the C cap or the A cap. Just take that quickly as you can, get out of there before the other team are going to react. These Des Moines, I probably expect to see one of them parked up here against this island. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, one of these parked up here against this island. The other two I expect to be like parked up around these various islands here. This Salem, I expect to be up on the 10 line trading, most likely. Yeah, let's have a look at the initial positioning. Haragumo is going to be paired up with the Gearing and the Minotaur, so that's a lot of smoke you're going to have for this Minotaur. That's almost certainly a radar Minotaur. I wouldn't see anything else. And they're going to have the Yamato with them. And then we're going to be seeing the Kremlin along with the Salem over towards the E-cap, so I expect to see like them either holding the line or trying to push down the line at some point. And they have the Kleber of Reese. So they're probably going to send the Kleber of Reese in here. And then a holding position from the Stalingrad of Capitano here. Salem goes somewhere here, and the Kremlin goes somewhere here as well. And then if anyone tries to push, you're pushing into a Salem, a Stalingrad, a Kleber, and oh hello. Early shots out. The Stalingrad of Captain Portugal takes a big chunk. Yeah, there's the Des Moines position for Mr. Vombath. Daring's going to be trading over the big cap as usual. Venezias do kind of hurt Stalingrads. Sometimes. I'm going to be popping his radar, going to be catching the Daring of Sekel. Go straight out, and that's going to let Daglia get back in there. Shots out from the Kremlin towards the Daring, shots out from the Venezia towards the Daring. Neither of them are going to do anything. The Kleber from Reese has gone the long way around the C cap. Should be able to take this with relative impunity. And then over on this side we see the Gearing making his way into the cap, dropping a smoke screen for the Haragumo and the Minotaur. The only thing he has to worry about is the Shimakaze. This Minotaur should have his Hydra running. Identify all these torpedoes, because that's going to be a painful thing to run into. Shimakaze pops into a smoke screen. Now, I expect to see a lot of Shimakazes coming up just to scatter Nevskis later on in the tournament. Or just Nevsky bands, either way. Right. Kleber of Reese is going to have to reverse around this island. He has got himself radared, and there's the Des Moines of Danny. Reverses a little bit too far, realizes, oh, right, there's a Kremlin there, let's not go there. Let me just hug this island even tighter. A-cap does go in favor of NOCAP. The torpedoes that we mentioned from the Shimakaze, the Minotaur's already turned out, as avoided them all. Haragumo and Minotaur realizing there's nothing there to fight over. Daring is going to be trading with each other, and Stalingrad is just going to sit there with, like, where's my health gone? I would like that missing chunk of my health. But someone took a bite out of the Ohio as well. Reese still hasn't got this cap. It is still being reset, I believe, and does have to worry about whether this Des Moines can get, like, into a position and knock him out of there. Like, he has got his Salem and Kremlin coming to back him up, but they're not there in time. Like, if they don't get there correctly, Reese could be suffering. With this Des Moines getting angles, and this Des Moines having angles, and this Kremlin lobbing here. I think we should be able to get this now. I don't think... Oh... He's in radar range. There we go. Radar's out from... Well, radar's out from this Moskva. They're rushing himself back up to the island. Looks like the Gearing and the Shimakaze had a trade with each other in the background too. There we see the shots from the Des Moines on the Kleber. Shots from the Kremlin missing the... Yeah, the Kleber of Reese is now suffering. I believe is the word. Suffering. He's going to be rushing out, dropping torpedoes, taking a massive chunk. Decides he's sick of his life and just panicking and fleeing and not going to make it out alive. Yeah, his support just didn't get to him fast enough. So that's a very dead Kleber. Like, they couldn't get the cap, they couldn't get the Kleber out there enough, and then all of his support kind of just left him to die. That's unfortunate. Like, this Kremlin needed to be here by now. This Salem needed to be here by now. Because, like, you know, the mirror match is there. Instead, they've paused to get shots on things like this Des Moines and just, like, failed. Meanwhile, we have some trading of, like, hit points just reversing in and out. Deckel's going to be getting himself in the cap. I expect this to trigger radar from the IR in Des Moines relatively soonish. All the Darrens can just spot each other with the faces either way. There's the radar from the Des Moines. Trying to get a little more damage into this Daring. Also a radar out from the Stalingrad, so these two are going to be trading quite heavily. I think the NOCAP daring's taking the better of this trade significantly. Salem getting absolutely chunked over here. The Kremlin has marched his way into the cap. Meanwhile, the NOCAP Kremlin is miles away from the cap. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, fleet repair ship has got himself into a bit of a awkward situation. He sat there trading with one Des Moines and a Kremlin. He doesn't have any backup from his own Kremlin, and he is being advanced upon by a Moskva and a Des Moines. So he's ouch. There's another chunk through the bow from the Kremlin. Yeah, Pepega shooting at the Kremlin and the cap, not going to be doing very much at all. Capitão, Portugal should have shots on the Kremlin at some point. There he is. But now he's forced an angle from the Kremlin, so the Kremlin should be able to get... Oh, the Kremlin already takes down the Salem. It's too late. They've now given up 2 ships on the 10 line. For 0 reason. Lost the Kleber because they couldn't get in position fast enough, and now because they didn't get in a position, the Kremlin was allowed to walk freely into the cap because the Kleber couldn't stop it. And now this Kremlin is next up in the suffering list. I mean, the Kremlin might go down eventually. He is now crossfire between the Stalingrad and the Kremlin, but they're going to take the cap. And they're going to take the map control completely over the side. Are they able to get shots at the broadside of that Kremlin? Nah, not on the broadside of the Stalin, but still. Thornton still hasn't gone down. He's about to, but he's lasted a lot longer than he shot. That's the thing, you just throw a Kremlin in somewhere and it takes you ages to dislodge it. And in that time, he's devastated your Salem. Who beached himself on an island. See the Venezia right at the back of the map, he's totally zoned out. I'm not sure if he took torpedoes or just took shots from the Yamato. I wasn't really paying attention, unfortunately. Alright, Moscow didn't put on a radar. I think they're looking to try and take down this Kremlin, but the Kremlin is now going to be... Are you turning back out? Are you trying to turn to go down the 10 line now? Are you trying to run down the Des Moines? He's trying to run down the Des Moines. Shots towards the bow. 1 pen. Minotaur trading with the Daring, getting him into radar range. That should be a painful experience. Going to try and have to get his stern out to start ricocheting some of this stuff. He is also going to have to worry about the Daring and the smoke screen getting farming onto him as well. Although this Daring might be slightly more concerned with the fact he has to dodge like all of the torpedoes in the world. But dodges between the torpedoes, he is going to have to take a beating from the Des Moines while he does it. Venezia started healing up. Kremlin going down very rapidly. Yeah, there was a Kremlin over here. In fact, he just got himself whittled down. Like 3 ships thrown away on this 10 line now. Like if you were there 5 minutes earlier, sure, great, but no. Mine gonna be finding surprise torpedoes in his reversing spot. 10k and now getting chucked into the broadside as well. I mean, this isn't over for NOCAP. They are making a fight for it on the other flank. This Des Moines is going to go down. This Shimakaze should go down as well. So, for as much as they've fucked up on the sea flank, they have won the air flank. Although their Minotaur just took, signed up silver, they just took a massive chunk. The thing is, they haven't won the air flank fast enough, though. Like, Venom and Mastino coming in with more than enough health to be able to DPM down the Stalingrad, and Silverblade has no health to help in the fight here. Capitão should just go down here. Like he's in a 3-way crossfire. There's this Des Moines here as well. Going to catch Silverblade? 300 health? Yeah, he's just completely crossfired. He's dead. Yeah, like look at all these shots. So we now have Vice Admiral and the Yamato marching down, but I think this might be. I think NOCAP have completely, like, the collapse over at the sea flank, simply just not getting there fast enough to defend the Kleber. I think like they couldn't get the Kleber out, and yeah. Des Moines going to be finishing off this Yamato. It's got lovely shots over this ledge, and it was broadside. Absolutely nothing NOCAP can do right now. We're just watching them. Like, stop, they're already dead. Stop, they're already dead. Now, who do we want to watch die first? Stalingrad or Yamato? Yamato. Stalingrad's next. I imagine the NOCAP TeamSpeak is currently full of swearing in various languages. Daring looks to be next on the chopping block. Is he going to eat this torpedo? No, he's going to dodge the torpedo. Now competition. Which of these destroyers are going to survive longer? You have 3 destroyers. No, you can make a comeback with 3 destroyers, right? I've been told that in a random battle loads of times, yeah. You're going to be pushing around the corner to his eventual demise. Hong Kong. Here comes the ram. I think he's just trying to, like, ram the Des Moines at this point. Nope. They're just not even going to let him. Not even going to let him. There goes the daring. There goes the gearing. And now it's all on. You're going to get Solo Warrior, yeah? We believe in you. Solo Warrior. Solo Warrior. Solo Warrior? Solo Warrior. Come on, it's only 8 ships. Trying to get a new game. You know, I'm pretty sure that the Haragumo isn't gonna get a Solo Warrior, so I'm just waiting for him to die so I can go jump into another game. Right, come on. Like, come on, just end NOCAP suffering. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see you make it to the border and start border surfing. You're not gonna get a Solo Warrior. Come on, just wow, the BM smokescreen. Come on. There we go. There we go. Congratulations to IRN. They will be going on tomorrow's games. We will be jumping into another game. Yeah. Right. Congratulations to IRN. Winner scene. Then I go jump into the fucking next game. Yay! Winner! Woo! 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 Winner! Woo! There we go. Congratulations. Good match. Right, I'm gonna go hop into the next game. I'll